Good morning, GM. I'm Goldie. Welcome to Goldie. Recently, since I've been getting into R9s and reissues, I've come across these buzzwords and these marketing stuff like the hot hide glue, right? Hot hide glue. Before mentions of that, I never really cared about the glues. Like the guitars built, it seems to be built well. Every guitar that I've owned, I've never cared about what glue has been used. All I know is, from my immediate perception, is that the guitars are well built, they are staying together, they are durable, they sound good, they feel good to play, all of it. Hot hide glue. Hot hide glue. First of all, the hype around hot hide glue, people seem to like the idea of their guitar having hot hide glue because it's been used historically, right? Now, I understand that there's some good stuff from historically, like, for example, the wood, all that old growth stuff, because the wood is resonant that way. Like as if woods today aren't gonna match the resonance of from back then. However, with the glue, the hide glue was used in the old days, and then throughout the years, throughout the decades, they've switched to something newer, something that they deemed better, right? Objectively. Probably even from every metric, it's better. Updates. From what I understood, when it comes to hide glue, that stuff apparently is workable under high temperature, which is why they say hot, and then they wait for it to cure, to cool down so that it becomes an adhesive, a strong adhesive. However, with some moisture, apparently that stuff can dissolve, or whatever the term is, but to the effect of ultimately something like it'll perish, right? In extreme circumstances. To be fair, I don't think the hide glue in, let's say, between the body and the maple cap is going to dissolve from moisture because it's sealed. And those are extreme circumstances. Okay, I get it. Including the neck joint, and the fingerboard to the neck. Probably not. Think about this now. Of all the guitars that you've played, of all the guitars that you've loved, the ones that blew you away, the ones that you fell in love with, did they have hot hide glue? Who knows? They were probably bolt-on. That's for the neck joint. For some of them, it's a non-capped body, like a Fender Strat, for example. Fender Strats, I believe, most of them are just, your typical older body, basswood, poplar. Maybe a few of them use maple caps. For some of you who are obsessed with the hide glue thing, hide glue probably didn't really impact your playing, your life, and all this. So when it comes to the benefits of hot hide glue, if you were to name some, let me help you out, man. For one, probably have bragging rights. Oh, I have hot hide glue on my Les Paul. I don't know, man. When I think back, my first guitar, my first classical guitar, who knows what that is? What kind of glue they used on that? My M1000, neck through body, the glue used to join the wings to the neck, the glue used to glue the three pieces of the neck together. Who knows what that is? My good old Tanglewood, the one that I fell in love with the first day I played it at the shop, the neck joint, the maple cap, the fingerboard to the neck. Who knows what kind of glue that's used? Any of my PRSs, the neck set to the body with probably tight bond or something like that. Paul Reed-Smith himself has said that back in the day, they were just using what was available at that time. Keep in mind that in those early days of PRS, when he gave Santana his sample guitars, and then Santana's mind was blown, was he thinking about, oh, this must be hot hide glue? The maple caps on my PRSs, the neck glued to the fretboard. Who knows what glue that is? I don't know. This R9, my Gibson Les Paul Standard. From what I understand, they brought back hot hide glue around about 2015. Pardon me for not being so well researched in that subject in Gibson, because I am more on the PRS side of life, right? I'm still fairly new in the Gibson ecosystem. This is a 2000 model R9, I believe, because it says on the serial number 909, meaning it's a 59 reissue, and 0 meaning it could be a 2010, could be a 2020, could be a 2000. I'm pretty sure it's not a 2020 because it doesn't have the medallion thing. And if it did, they probably threw it out because when I bought this, it didn't include the medallion. It could be 2010. Apparently that era of guitars are around about the 2010 area are weird. That's what I kind of gathered here and there. And I heard that around 2000, 1999, 2001, that was a good time for Gibson Les Pauls. And this is a very good Les Paul, in my opinion. Very good. So, with all that information, limited information, I surmise that this is a 2000 model. 2000. And this one probably has no hot hide glue in it whatsoever. Probably just has the glue that Gibson saw fit at the time. Gibson probably thought it was the most appropriate and an optimally performing adhesive at that time. I think it's pretty good. Look, man, like I mentioned before, when I tested this guitar at the shop, that one day I was going around, driving around, looking at R9s and reissues. I played a handful of R9s, the ones that are available to me in my area. And among all those R9s, this is the one that stuck out to me because of how it looks in that one shop with four Les Pauls, including one Murphy Lab 2023, I believe, or 2020, that just came into the shop. I compared that with this, and this still won the cake for me. The reason why is the way it looks. This thing is immaculate. I didn't even conceive that this would be a 2000 model. I thought it'd be something like between 2015 and the modern day 59s reissues. Like I said before, I was blown away by when I felt it was pretty light. This is 3.9 kilos. Within the first 5 seconds of playing this, I got the salesman to hand me this guitar, and then checked it out quickly. Within about the first 5 seconds, I don't remember if I was doing like leads, the single notes, or if I was doing some power chords. Just that small number of movements that I did, I was hooked. And at the time while my mind was being blown further from keeping on playing it, when I was doing all that, hide glue never even crossed my mind. Nor did it when I was playing the other Murphy Labs, R9s. Nope. All I was thinking about was, wow, man, this guitar is pretty light and it's so loud acoustically. Didn't even think about plugging it in. I just wanted to really see how the guitar was just by itself. And how it plays like butter because the frets are so tall on this, bro. The tall and narrow frets. Kind of reminded me of my old Tanglewood. How the frets are so tall, or a good ESP Eclipse. All of those together was just so good that I just really thought there was something special about this particular one, to the point that I couldn't stop thinking about it. I didn't even, from the time I first played this to the time I bought it, Didn't even cross my mind. Does that guitar have hot hide glue? Come on, bro. I mean, for real though, I'm interested. Why are you so hyped about hot hide glue? Is it really the tone? Because this has super tone, bro. Is it for the construction's durability? This guitar is 25 years old, probably. Now I understand that this guitar has probably not been played because I think it's not really been played because of how immaculate it is for its age. How many Les Paul standards have some stuff go wrong because they didn't use hide glue? Is it just for historical accuracy? Is it also the bragging rights, as I mentioned before? Hot hide glue, oh, behold! All jokes aside, man, I'm genuinely curious. But at the same time, I probably don't want to know because it might trouble my mind. Because I'm very happy with this guitar. Very happy. I cannot believe I have this guitar. Hide glue? Tell me everything you know about the usage of hide glue in the guitar, the benefits, perceived benefits, and objective benefits, or not, because I'll probably still benefit from not knowing. Ignorance is bliss, right? Maybe my mind won't be so occupied thinking about that stuff, and then it'll allow me to play more, practice more, and get better. Which is something that really matters, right? Right? Anyway, I'm just a simple guy, man. What do I know? You're the expert, aren't you? If you like this video, you know what to do. If you didn't like it, you can double click that button. If you like some more talk about the things that don't matter and the things that matter, subscribe for more of them, okay? I've been Goldie. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching. GM.